Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Joy's Creative Finger, and today I'm satisfying a request for a fellow simmer who left a comment on my channel. The name is Alfredo Lorenzo. He asked me to do a remodel of the French chateau that we received in the 2017 Valentine event called the French Romance. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate it as well on the inside, completely furnish it, as well as, remodel it as a whole. As you can see here, I have a chimney. I felt that this chateau deserves a chimney for the kind of building that it is, and it's on a larger plot, as you can see. So I have a bit more land at the back to play around with. I've also maintained some of the features of the building, which is that it was an L-shaped. I quite liked that. And I've chosen to give more character to the front roof and the entrance as well, and put some greenery on the body of it. I'm excited about the greenery that we've received in the game at this point. We're going to go ahead and, as you can see here, demolish the original chateau that we received. But the only thing I'm going to keep is the corridor, where we have that staircase. So let's go ahead and place a little building at the back here and elevate it by one floor. I'm doing that because I want to save the special balcony paving and railing that we have up here. If you just delete that floor, you will lose that paving, just like the DIY mansion. So we have to maneuver it around and save it for later use, as you'll see later on in the build. Now I'm just going to go ahead and start demolishing the rooms upstairs completely, except for the corridor or hallway, depends on what you want to call it, in the front. And I'm going to save that balcony upstairs as well. I did manage to finish on time because I do have a lot of Sims, and a lot of people keep asking how I get to have that many Sims. There was a baby glitch video, quite a few that were circulating around last year, 2016, 2015. And I managed to copy one of them, and I created quite a lot of babies, and then I decided to grow them up, some to adults, some to seniors, some as preteens, teens, toddlers, and babies. So as the days went on, I realized how useful they were, because I would basically use them to complete a lot of quests. You need enough Sims, more hands get the work done. So that's basically how I was able to complete on time. I also duplicated most of the items, so the pottery stand, the jewelry stand, I think it's the candle making stand, and there's one more. What one is that? Glass making. So after duplicating them, I was able to get a whole 100 and something Sims working, so I'm completed. As you can see here, I've chosen this mahogany flooring because it's a perfect fit for the staircase that is in there. I thought it was great. I was so glad that it was a perfect fit. And now I'm just putting the doors forward by one grid, and then I'm going to move the staircase right up to the doors as well. And this is the time where I decide to shorten the room to the back of the staircase. I meant to move that light at some point. I will move it, but I think during the time of recording I didn't do that. Anyway, let's get on with the building. I have two restrooms to the left and right of the entrance, and that's what I'm putting down here. And then I have a large square room for the kitchen. Across the hall is an even larger room extending 3 grids past the hallway. And then that's the fireplace. So I have to extend that fireplace, I think 2 floors higher. Yeah, so it extends past the roof and protrudes as we would desire. And then I'll get on with the building upstairs. These are restrooms, again, in the individual rooms upstairs, situated above the restrooms downstairs. So in some way the plumbing makes sense. This here is the bathroom itself for each of the rooms. And then I'm going to go downstairs here and build a pantry, attach it to the kitchen, and and this would be the large living room at the back. I wanted to give it a bit of an oval shape. I'm tired of the squares. And upstairs, this would be the master bedroom location, and that would be the closet. That's another bedroom, and now we get to work on the balcony. Now I want to preserve that special railing. In the one I have already done, I was actually able to keep the paving, but in this case I'm just going to keep the balcony railing. That's because it just takes a lot of fiddling around to be able to keep it in place. I thought that would just be way too long to figure out while putting it in this video, so I just went ahead and just secured the railing. I thought that was fair enough. Now what you see me trying to do is build around and leave a little spot available so that it protrudes as a pillar. It's the sort of thing that gives the front of the building, you know, character, and it's just not a square flat surface as you would see in most of my other builds. I wanted this to be a little bit more special. So here you are. Now you can put in a staircase of your choice. There is one that is a perfect fit, which is the brown escalator, but because it's an escalator, it just didn't work out right for me. It just didn't make sense. So I went with these staircases, and they are a good fit because of the staircase inside. It does have black accents as well. So here we are. Et voila. Now I'm going to start pulling this balcony and attach it to the main building where we want it to be in the first place. And then of course get rid of the building out back that we don't need. You can also do this with the DIY mansion because of the special balcony paving that it has. It's really nice. You can just, you know, maneuver the different balcony pieces around and use it in another build. So here we are. That's basically the rough shell. At this point, I'm sure some of you would just go ahead and then decorate it as you please, but I'm still going to go on and decorate it inside in the fashion that I have it in my town. The paving I chose is this one here. I think that works. It's close enough. But now I have to change the paving around the fireplace, and I realized that if I do that, it would automatically change the special paving outside. I can't shift it now because I've taken away the building that helped me keep it in place. So I have to put the building back down, and then it would allow me to reduce the balcony away from the building, and then, you know, change the paving choice around the fireplace for the master bedroom upstairs. Now I've done that, the paving out front or out back didn't change. Now I'm going to go down and delete that building. If I didn't do that, it would have changed it, and then I'd have to start all over again. So trust me, if I didn't shift it, it would have changed altogether, and we don't want that. Now I'm going ahead to basically choose the wall palettes of my choice. I've gone upstairs, and this is the choice for the master bedroom. I think it's airy and bright and refreshing, and more brown tones for the other room on the right. White for the bathroom, and we have to move these along so we can place the doors and put down some mahogany in the front there. Yay! Now it's time for the flooring. I have the same for the corridor, like the other bedroom. And downstairs I go for the darker blue. I didn't want any of the blue up here, but we've got wood for that bathroom. So here is the blue. Very, very nice choices that have been given to us in this French romance event. It's beautiful. It's really pleasing as well. The staircase is one of my favorite things. I'm like, oh my goodness. The only thing is, I wish we have different colors. So here you are, that's the floor plan. That little spot there to drop your fireplace in, as well as upstairs for the master room. And the middle flooring is perfect for the staircase, in my opinion. Now we're going to put down our windows and we're going to start furnishing. These are some archways into the rooms. That's a door connecting from the dining room to the living room, and then we have another archway. Well, these are the doors into the main bathroom downstairs, and that's a door to the pantry, between the pantry and the kitchen, and then a door out back where they can take off to the vines and pluck some grapes. These are the doors to the bathrooms upstairs. The 2 rooms upstairs obviously are en suites. And some archways to where the WC unit will be, where much personal activity takes place. I wonder why we have to be so refined about it. It is what it is. Oh well. I say no more. And then I do place a few windows in the dining room. I think a dining room should have a lot of light and a lot of space. And that's the kitchen. And those windows will be situated where some sinks will be, and just one for the pantry. Upstairs as well, I placed some windows in an interesting way. And that's because of how it would look when I'm done. And you'll see it at the end. 2 windows there, and another 2 over there. So now I start placing down some furniture. All you have to do is go into your inventory and scroll all the way down to the very end, and you'll see everything that came out of the original house that was there in the first place. It's the fastest way to get to them. I did everything I could to make this living room as warm and as cozy as I would love it to be. I like the place really full up, and these items are brilliant. And the fact that the picture frames that we received go on behind seats and behind dresser drawers, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. What you see me do here is place these seats where the bed is going to go in the middle, but downstairs I place that one down there, and the center table and the fireplace in place, and the dining table again in your inventory right down to the end, and set the seats around in any way that you would like. If the table was a lot longer, I would have placed it the other way round to fill out the room a little bit more. But in any case, I don't really mind it being in that way. I needed it to be central. I didn't want it too much to the left or too much to the right. That's a dresser drawer, and it's a 1x2, and it's the only one of its kind, as is the same thing with these side tables and the dresser wardrobe as well. So you'd have to buy another Chateau to get a second pair, and then you can glitch away and have as many as you want. I suppose if you think about the fact that the first Chateau is free, then you just have to purchase the Chateau one more time for actual simoleons. I got that vanity unit from a house I purchased off the Architect tab. I got it twice over, and then I glitched away and have quite a number. There are things you have to do. It's interesting because in Sims 4 you can actually go ahead and cheat, you know, in order to get things looking the way you want them to. It's almost as if it's accepted in Sims 4. You have all these cheats and commands that work in the game to get the best looking interior designs. But in Sims FreePlay, it's almost like a taboo, like, oh, you cheated. Well, I'm not cheating. I just want a picture frame above a bed and I want a mirror above a sink. Hello? Anyway, the good thing is there is absolutely no glitching in this house, which is fantastic. I did find out, and let me tell you, that if you have any cheats in your house and you put it on the architect, or you submit it to the architect tab, it won't be chosen. I found that out for a fact. So now when I do these builds, I try to avoid putting those glitches in. After I've submitted, however, I then go ahead and make it out the way I want to, so that when I pop in for gameplay, I enjoy it. So if you want your house, or at least to have a chance at having your house on the architect tab, you cannot have any glitches. Everything must be in place without any help of tricks and cheats. So there you have it. So right now I've built this without any of that. And of course, after submitting it, I will go ahead and place some seats diagonally maybe. So I'm just trying to put bits and bobs over the side units here, the accent tables in the living room and the dining room. These lovely rugs as well are fabulous. So this is what I've put together in that room. I suppose today is day 7. For those of you who are still collecting the jewelry, the pots, the glass and the candles. So just keep working at it, and I really do hope that you win everything, because it's really nice. The grounds of this chateau is beautiful. It's very unique, and it's quite pleasant to play in. I love it. As I say, I'm now putting down more stuff in the house. I'm going to put the kitchen together now. The wooden pieces are brilliant. Finally, lots of things that I love. The colors are warm, nothing too bright, nothing too dark. I think I'd go ahead now and place some sinks here. I put 2 sinks. I'm trying to create lots of grand positions in this house. We have a double cooker, so that, in my opinion, needs 2 sinks. Now that won't go over, so what you have to do is move the cooker aside, place your vegetables, place the pots and pans above, and drag your cooker underneath, and it stays in place. It's all about what goes in before what. Just sticking a few of these paradise plants here and there. Plants in a house bring in some fresh elegance of nature. This is it's not a cellar. I almost said wine cellar. No, it's just the room where we keep all the wine. And that's obviously the room that has a door leading out to the vines. And these seats are just recently in the store, so go on and get them. They cost simoleons and they won't be there for long. I think they're quite lovely against the dull green in the kitchen. So that's where the fridges are. I think I need some windows on those sink areas. So just pop one there and another over there. And that should do it for downstairs. So there you are. Come in from the front, doors to the left and right for the restrooms, the large dining room where lots of eating and chatting will go on, and then an entrance to the nice cozy living room. You can go ahead and put whatever you like on those units behind the chairs. That's the exit to the back of the house. We'll light the fireplace right there. Yay! Oh, it's really nice. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And upstairs. Oh, yes. Love, 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 love. Just put these on. That would be a room for a guest or a child. And something about this wall isn't right. going to move that plant along. And yes, I think I placed mirrors down, so I have to go ahead and do that. There are 3 gold mirrors that come with the build, but the rest that you get as a prize are these silver ones. And that's my master room. We need a door, obviously, to get in there. And a door leading out to the balcony. This is one of its kind. Again, if you want another table, you have to go ahead and buy the Chateau again, but the seats is more than enough to glitch. Now I'm just going around sticking flowers here and there. These also came as part of the prize. Very beautiful. These candelabras are very elegant. Just the ability to have those picture frames there and items on the units make everything more cozy and more stuffed and more warm. I had to move the table to place a chandelier there. So I mean, I could go on and on and on. But here it is. This is my remodeled French chateau. I love the way it looks, love the entrance, love the bathrooms. And those chairs in the kitchen are fabulous. Upstairs, you can go ahead and put lots of greenery out front as you want. I'm going to go ahead and place a nice La Vista window in the front there. On most houses I've seen, there would be sometimes a beautiful odd window out front. It's just something that changes everything. And of course we need some windows on this part of the building. Just go ahead and put some more shrubs. These windows are really nice, especially the ones with the balconies, those Juliet little balconies. Fill out shrubs everywhere to make it nice and cozy, and I hope you like this design. This is the exact one I have in my town, and I'm still filling it up with different things. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day.